Now we have to learn about event objects. User performs many tasks on website through which we can provide some interactivity to the user. We have already used some events like on click when a user clicks the button. We used to call functions. We can perform other functionalities too depending upon the event. A user can click left mouse button or right mouse button or the middle button or anything. Then an event is created. We can also write a script when a user hovers over any element. So these all are the events which we have in JavaScript. Now first learn about some basic properties of event object, which is very much general and you will be using them many times in future. So these properties are, we have alt key, button, then client X and client Y, then event dot key code, then control key, so we write ctrl key, then x coordinate, then y coordinate, then type. So these 10 are the basic event properties. Let's discuss about them one by one. Alt key means whenever the user press alt key of keyboard along with the mouse click, then this will take action. Button is used to check which mouse button is used to fire the event. It returns 0. Then it means no event is fired. If it returns 1, which means left button is being fired, and 2 is for right mouse button, and 4 is given to the middle button of mouse, and this data is for Internet Explorer. Now we have client X and client Y, which tells about the horizontal and vertical movement of mouse. Event.keyCode returns the unique code of the key pressed through the keyboard. So basically this will tell you which key is pressed through the keyboard. Each key on your keyboard has its unique code, so you will get that unique code using this event.keyCode property. Similarly, we have control key, which is used to check whether the event is fired with control key of keyboard pressed or not. So accordingly it would return true or false. Then key code would tell you about the key pressed and mouse button clicked. If a user pressed the key along with the mouse button, then this will tell you about the key which was pressed. X and Y will tell you about the location of screen where the user has clicked. Type tells about the mouse movement. It includes upward movement or downward movement of mouse. So this is all about properties of event object, and let's do some live example for these properties. I am going to make a script in which when we press any button through keyboard, then the unique key of that button should display on the screen. So for that I will write a function. So let me delete all these properties first. I need to write a function and its name is key press, and in that I will pass a variable that is event. I will tell you about this later. Okay, in this I have another variable which is x variable, which is equals to event dot which or event dot key code. So this will be totally dependent upon browser. If it supports key code, then it will store the key code in X, or if it supports which, then this will store the value in X. So now I need to write a paragraph where I will display the unique code. This paragraph must have some ID, so I will write a paragraph. PID is equals to data, then paragraph tag close, Now this paragraph will get the content through JavaScript. So in the JavaScript I must have to write here document. I have to write in the function document dot get element by id, and the id is data, and then I have to write inner HTML to change the data in the paragraph tag. So this data will be changed to the event which is used. Here event variable has the unique code of key which is coming as the parameter to the function. Okay, now we have to create the event to call the function. I will write it into the body tag. I will write in the body tag on key press. When a key is pressed, we have to call the function which is key press function, and in the parentheses we have to write event which will get the unique key of the key which is pressed, and this event variable is passed to the event parameter here. Okay, so from here our function will be called and event variable will have the key code. Now save the file and let's run it. Okay, so here I am pressing M on the keyboard and there is some error. Object keyboard event, we have to write here X. Save this and now refresh, and now I am pressing M. So I am getting 109 as the key code, and if I press P it gives me 112 as the key code. Each key has its own unique value which you can see from here. So this is how an event is fired or generated when user press any key from the keyboard. Now in the next video class we will learn about button property of event object. So that's all for this video class. Thank you.